Here we go. It all comes down to this. 4th and 25. Will they be able to convert or will they fall short? Here we go. He drops back. He looks in the pocket. Does he have a man? He has a man. It's tipped. Oh! What is going on, beautiful people? It is your boy, Ace Salmon here, back with our video. And today, we are going to be simulating the entire college football playoff on College Football 25. As you see right here, we have the bracket for the playoffs. You know, it's going to be an absolutely electric playoffs, and I wanted to see what College Football 25 thinks about it and what they have and who they have winning. Before we get into the video, I'm please going to ask you guys if you guys could subscribe. I spent a while making this video, so I really would appreciate it if you guys could help me out. Also, make sure to like the video and comment any recommendations or feedback down below. Besides that, let's get straight into the video, guys. The first game that we will be jumping into is Clemson at the University of Texas. The highest seed does get to host a playoff game, so Texas is hosting this game. And Clemson is coming in as an auto bid. They are the 16th team in the country, but they made it because they won the ACC. The first game, and we already have madness, as Clemson is beating Texas right now at Texas. This game has been absolutely crazy. Texas needs a stop on this drive, especially right here. It's third down. Can Texas get them off the field? What are they going to do here? And it's an RPO. He has a beat, but Cade Klubnik threw a bullet. He didn't lob it up there, and Texas gets a stop. I mean, the Clemson Tigers could really go for this here. This is going to be an interesting decision by Dabo and the Tigers. What will they do in this spot? Because you could punt it. I don't know. I mean, their kicker did make a 56-yarder to win the game last week, so maybe they can hit a field goal. But here we go. It looks like Clemson will go for it. And it looks like it is going to be a handoff. What will happen? What the heck? To the backup running back, and they pick it up. That is absolutely gutting for Texas. This is absolutely crazy. It is 3rd and 8. Texas needs to stop. Cade Klubnik looks around. He steps up in the pocket. He throws it. Williams is wide open, and Williams is going to score. Wow. Clemson goes up 2 scores on Texas, and Texas is absolutely shocked. I imagine this happened in real life. Water bottles would be thrown everywhere all over this field. Now, Texas is trying to drive down the field and tie the game. They have to get a miracle here, man. They're going to need a touchdown and onside kick. Quinn Ewers throws it downfield, and it is picked off. Clemson is going to pull off the upset. It's 11.5-point dogs, and they are going to advance to play Arizona State. Wow. What an upset by Dabo and the Tigers, man. I never would have saw this. As you see, this is the bracket right here. Clemson knocks off Texas, and Arizona State will play Clemson in the next round. Next, we have Tennessee versus Ohio State, the 8 versus 9 at the shoe. Tennessee is going to need to stage a late comeback here, as Ohio State has put 55 points up on them, and they're down by 10 late in the fourth quarter. Nico drops back. He has a man deep. And is he going to hit him? It looks like he has it. He drops it. She had it in her mouth when the kids walked in. Oh, my gosh. It was so close, man. Nico threw an absolute dime there. He couldn't have thrown it any better than that. And his receiver could not come up with a contested catch there. Man, that has to hurt for Tennessee. Because if they could have got that, man, they could have at least had some of a chance. Because now they have to go 90 yards. This is very tough, and if I had to bet my chips on one team, I'd take Ohio State here. And it's picked off anyway. Tennessee will be eliminated, and Ohio State will advance to play the Oregon Ducks in the Rose Bowl. As you see with the bracket, Ohio State will advance, and they will play the Oregon Ducks in the Rose Bowl. Next, we're going to South Bend, Indiana, where the Indiana Hoosiers will take on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. This is going to be a heck of a game, in-state rivalry. The rivalry never really meant much, but now it does. I'm super pumped up for this game. Another very close game, as Indiana has to get a stop here, under 2 minutes. This is a chance for them to get their ball back to their offense. Here we go. They throw a little check down, and Indiana is there. And wow, Indiana Hoosiers will get the chance to go down the field and tie the ball game. Curtis Rourke now has the ball, and what will they do? They will have to go 80 yards to take the lead. First plays a little curl, and they gain yards here. That is a positive start the drive. Curtis Rourke has thrown for over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns this game. That's crazy. First and 10 again. What will they do here? Curtis Rourke drops back. He has all day in the pocket. He tries to go deep. Will he have somebody? And it is tipped. Oh, wow. That's a break for them because the Notre Dame defender did hit the ball first. He could have had an interception there. Now to second down with 1:15 left in the ball game. Indiana's one timeout. And Curtis Rourke hits another curl route. They stay in bounds, though, so that means the clock is moving. And it looks like they're taking their time here. 10 seconds ran off the clock before they called their next play. What will Indiana do here again? Indiana drops back. They try to go to him again on the outside, but that pass did not work. 53 seconds left. 42 yards to go. Indiana is driving. What will the Hoosiers do here, man? Curtis Rourke drops back once again, and he finds his tight end right down the seam. Oh my gosh, that is big for them. They're down to the Notre Dame 33-yard line. Time is ticking, though. The clock only stops for a little. They have to hurry up here, and they are hurrying up. Curtis Rourke looks like he's going to go up there and spike the ball, though. It looks like they're going to save the timeout, and that's probably the right move for them. They got 3 downs, now pick up 10 yards and keep the 6 moving, but they also got to mind the time. Here we go, 2nd and 10 for Indiana. Curtis Rourke drops back once again, and he gets hit. The ball hits the ground. It is not a fumble, though, but it is 3rd and 10, so now, mind you, they have to pick this up soon. They can't take shots here. They have to get within the 10 yards. Here we go. Indiana drops back again. Here we go. Right over the middle. He finds his receiver. Curtis Rourke with an absolute dime piece. He's up to 380 yards passing. What a legacy game from the Indiana Hoosiers here. Curt Cignetti's offense is absolutely clicking. And what will they do here? Here we go. 1st and 10 with a chance to knock out their in-state rivals. What will Indiana do? Indiana drops back. He is all day in the pocket. He is all day. What's he doing? And it sailed out of bounds. He threw it away because he had nobody open. Notre Dame's defense had them in a box there. Credit to Notre Dame's defense. They played great here. Here we go, though. 17 seconds left in the ball game. Indiana has no timeouts left. A sack would probably end the game here. And Indiana drops back. He throws it to his receiver. Touchdown, Indiana! The Hoosiers take the lead late against Notre Dame. Wow! And he hits the night-night. Oh my gosh, that is incredibly clutch. And the Hoosiers will take a 3-point lead. And the Irish will have not a lot of time to work with. The kicker kicks it far. He does not fair catch it. And it looks like they're going to waste 3 seconds there. They have 10 seconds. Here we go. The Fighting Irish need a miracle. They need a prayer. But, I mean, hey, if any team in the college football playoffs would get a prayer, it would be them. Here we go. Riley Leonard drops back, and it looks like he's just going to throw it out of bounds. His running back did not get his feet in. So here we go. 6 seconds left. Will the Notre Dame Fighting Irish pull off a miracle, or will the Indiana Hoosiers hold on for the big upset? Here we go. What will they do? Riley Leonard drops back. He drops back, and he throws it up. What will happen? It is looking like Indiana will knock it down, and they will upset their in-state rivals, and Indiana will advance to the next round of the college football playoffs. As we see right here, Indiana will play Georgia and Gunnar Stockton in the playoff quarterfinals, and the last game of the first round that we do have is SMU at Happy Valley playing Penn State. Here we are at Happy Valley. SMU is going to need a Christmas miracle to come back against Penn State. There's 2 minutes left in the game, and Jennings is back to throw, and he hits a nice pass over the middle. They gain about 20 yards, but time is not in their favor right now. They have to get going. They have to score quick and get it onside. I wonder what's going to happen for Rhett Lashlee's team. It's not looking good. It looks like they are taking their sweet time right now, and the clock is running down 20 seconds. That's unacceptable if you're trying to make a comeback. Jennings again over the middle. Another big play for the SMU Ponies, but it is not looking good. Time again is not in their favor, and they're not hurrying up either as time runs down another 15 seconds. So they're really butchering the clock right now. What will they do here? And Jennings drops back, and he takes a massive sack. That is not good at all for their case, and it looks like Penn State will hold on unless SMU really does something crazy. But it was the expected result in the situation. Playing at Happy Valley is not very easy, and this Penn State team is actually not that bad this year. Jennings over the middle, and it is deflected, so now it is 4th and 19. What will the Ponies do here? Will they kick a field goal and try going for an onside, or will they just throw it in the end zone? They are going to kick the field goal, and they're going to try and get the onside kick. So this onside kick could be massive here. Wait, did they just rough the kicker? And it looks like the penalty is on Penn State, and they did, in fact, rough the kicker. Is that a free first down? Is that going to be a first down for SMU? And it is. So what will SMU do? And they chose to just take the points. Interesting. But here we go. Onside kick for SMU. Will they be able to get it? Let's see. And they did not get it. Penn State will hold on, and Penn State will win the football game. And they will play Boise State in the quarterfinals. This bracket has been absolutely crazy. This video has just been ridiculous, and we're only 1 round in. So, again, remember, if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. But, man, we had Clemson upset in Texas, which is something I did not expect. And now they will play Arizona State. Ohio State beat in Tennessee, and now they will get a rematch with Oregon in the Rose Bowl. Penn State beats SMU. I was pretty confident in that one. And they will play Ashton Jeanty and Boise State. And, man, Indiana beating their in-state rival, Notre Dame. And now they're going to get the right to take on Gunnar Stockton and the Georgia Bulldogs. That is just ridiculous. It's just been crazy, man, and I'm super excited for this next round. This is a must convert for the Arizona State Sun Devils here. Levitt has to make a play on 3rd and 7 with so little time remaining. And he drops back. Here we go. And it's caught by Tyson. And Tyson is going to take it in the end zone. We have a ball game on our hands. What a crucial play by Tyson here. That was a must convert, and they took it to the crib for a touchdown. Arizona State now needs a big stop. They have all 3 timeouts, and there's 3:17 remaining in the game. And what will this Clemson offense do being up by 2 right now? That is not Cade Klubnik in the game, though, dropping back to throw. And that is good for the Arizona State defenses. Never mind, that is not good for the Arizona State defense as they allow a absolute dime to happen. And now Clemson has the ball on Arizona State's 33. Arizona State needs to stop as soon as possible. If they pick up another first down, this ball game could be over. And it could be wraps, man. What will Arizona State do here? They need to get a stop here. And for some odd reason, Clemson's running hurry up. I don't understand why. It kind of reminds me of Mario Cristobal making some interesting coaching decisions, but I don't know, man. What will Clemson do on this play right here? This has to be a handoff, right? This has to be a handoff. No way they're throwing it and risking stopping the clock. And no, they're running it down. I assume this has to be a handoff. And it's an RPO, a slant. He breaks the tackle. And is he going to get there? He is going to get there. Oh my gosh, Clemson with the dagger. They just gutted this Arizona State team. And now he's just hitting the gritty. Oh my gosh, he's hitting the gritty all over Arizona State. Man, he hit the gritty really crazy. That is a heartbreaker for Arizona State. Arizona State still has time, but they come out in the Maryland formation. I didn't even know teams still run this. And Cam Scotterbrew is going to get a big hole. But, I mean, there's not a lot of time left. And they're calling timeouts, man. So they need to get this going. They cannot keep running the Maryland formation. And as you see here, it is 2nd and 9 coming out of the 2-minute warning. And they hit a big pass over the middle. Another big play. Sam Levitt has 3 touchdowns today. And he's been playing his butt off. But, man, they need to get going. They cannot waste any more time because the clock is ticking. The guy did get tackled inbounds. So, you know, they're just wasting time right now, it looks like. And Arizona State, man, yep, now they're finally getting to the line. They already ran off 10, 15 seconds. So what will this team do? And Arizona State hurries up to the line. They're in spread. What will they do? Sam Levitt drops back. Right over the middle, and it is dropped by Cam. Oh, that's rough. But, hey, at least the clock stops for Arizona State. Now it's 3rd and 6. What will the Sun Devils do here? Levitt drops back. He throws it deep, and it is picked. Clemson will move on to play the winner of Oregon versus Ohio State. I'm really upset about this, but my footage did corrupt at this part of the video. And unfortunately, you guys missed out on a beautiful game tie-in drive by Dillon Gabriel there. But it looks like we will be going to overtime in the Rose Bowl between Oregon and Ohio State. This game is going to be awesome if they end up making it again and playing each other in real life. I think that this game could be really, really good, as Ohio State almost did beat Oregon last time, and at a neutral site, that game is going to be absolutely crazy. But Oregon does get the ball first, so what will the Ducks do here? Dillon Gabriel drops back. He stands in the pocket. He runs around, and he takes a sack. No, Dillon Gabriel, you cannot do that. Dillon Gabriel, that's not good. Oh, Ohio State got a big play from their defensive line right there, and now the Ducks are sitting at 2nd and 21. What will Gabriel do now? They have to throw it, right? Nope, they're going to run it, try and trick the defense, and it gets stuffed. 3rd and 21. The Ducks hurry to the line. This is not looking good for Oregon. Are they even within field goal range? What are they going to do here? Dillon Gabriel drops back. He's scanning the pocket, and he gets sacked again by Jack Sawyer. The guy that crashed out against Michigan when they planted the flag makes a big play and gets Gabriel, and they're punting. They're punting. What the? The Oregon Ducks, I guess, decided to punt in overtime. So I don't know. Ohio State has an easy chance to win it. As long as they just kick the field goal, they can easily win this game. But Will Howard drops back to pass. It's 1st and 10. He throws it on the run, and it hits his tight end. He drops the ball as soon as he gets out of bounds, but he still caught it. And now it is 2nd and 2. What will the Ohio State Buckeyes do here? Will they skin the end zone, or what are they going to do here? They are going to run a play action, and he's going to have his tight end wide open, and the Ohio State Buckeyes are going to get revenge on the Oregon Ducks, and they are going to play the Clemson Tigers in the next round of the college football playoffs. Next, we got Indiana playing Georgia, and Indiana is keeping this game close, and they're in a position where they can actually score a touchdown and go up here before the 2-minute warning. He hits a little stick route, and they gain 5 yards. Curtis Warwick with another good game, over 200 yards passing. Man, he's been balling in these playoffs. But as you see, the 2-minute warning has hit here, and this is going to be a very close game. If Indiana can get in the end zone here, they could go up and take the lead on Georgia. And, oh, he had his man beat. Curtis Rourke missed the pass. That could have been big time for the Hoosiers. And now it is 3rd and 5. All the pressure is on Indiana here to get in the end zone. What will Curtis Rourke do? They will hand it off, and they are going to play for the field goal here, it looks like. It looks like Indiana's okay with going to overtime with Georgia, and they're going to run this clock down, and they're going to kick a field goal. Here we go. The Indiana Hoosiers are going to try and kick a field goal to tie the game and go to overtime. Here we go, man. Will the Hoosiers sink the field goal? It is up, and it looks like it is good. The Indiana Hoosiers tie the ball game, and now Georgia has about a minute or so to go down the field and win the ball game. Here we go, 3rd and 6. What will the Bulldogs do here? Stockton is at quarterback. What will they do? Stockton drops back to pass, and it is caught. They take a timeout now, and now they have a chance to go and get into field goal range and win this game and beat Indiana and move on to the next round. Here we go. Stockton drops back. Stockton, and he throws it deep. He goes long. And it is dropped. Oh my, Georgia's been struggling with drops all year, and it looked like he had that one right in the basket. That is a rough loss for Georgia right there. And oh my gosh, Kamara just bullies him there. And now it is 3rd down for the Bulldogs here. What will they do? Will they just run the ball? But Indiana still has all 3 timeouts, though. This is interesting. They run the ball, and is Indiana going to take a timeout? Are they not going to take a timeout here and try and go down the field? That's crazy. I guess Kirk Cinetti is okay with overtime, and it looks like we are going to be going to overtime. Here we go. Georgia's the first team to get the ball in overtime, and what will the Bulldogs do here? Will they be able to get in the end zone? This has been a really low-scoring game. First play, he finds his tight end over the middle, and we are going to go down to about the 12-yard line. Gunnar Stockton has played a pretty alright game. He has 210 yards passing, 1 interception. But, man, this has been a low-scoring affair here. The Bulldogs will check the play. Are they going to hand it off to ETN? And they will hand it off to ETN. And Indiana wins the line of scrimmage there. They don't gain any yards, actually. Wow. Even though ETN's had a pretty solid day, he's almost hit 100 yards, and he should hit 100 yards. They keep feeding him the rock. But here we go. Stockton drops back to pass, and he finds tight end over the middle, and they're going to be short. Wow, it's going to be 3rd and 1 here. Now it's nut check time. What are these teams going to do? Is Indiana going to send the house, or is Georgia going to run a pass or a run here? This is going to be really interesting to see. I'm really excited for it. Here we go. They're an empty set back right now. And Stockton drops. He pump fakes. And he finds his receiver right over the middle. And that is a touchdown for the Georgia Bulldogs. And Georgia takes the lead in overtime. Here we go. Curtis Rourke and Indiana need a drive here. It is 2nd and 8 from their own 23-yard line. What will the Hoosiers do? Curtis Rourke drops back. He finds his receiver over the middle. And he holds on to it. That's big time. They pick up a 1st down. And now they are in striking distance, man. They have 4 downs to work with as they know what they need to get here. Next, Indiana drops back, 2nd and 10, and Curtis Rourke takes a sack. That is awful for them. They are in a bad spot now. 3rd and 17 against this Georgia's defense is not a joke at all. This Georgia defense is for real. And, man, Curtis Rourke may put his team in some trouble. It's 3rd and 17 now. What will the Hoosiers do? Curtis Rourke steps up, and he gets sacked again. No, he took another sack. And, man, the upset is not looking good here. The Georgia Bulldogs look like they have this game in control. The Hoosiers, man, they had a good run, but it looks like this could be the end of it. It is 4th and 25. What will Curtis Rourke do? And he has time. He throws it deep. There's a flag, and he catches it on the tip. He catches it on the tip in overtime. What's the flag, though? The flag is pass interference against the defense. They can decline it, and the Indiana Hoosiers will tie the ball game on a tipped 4th and 25. Wow. Indiana does get possession here. They have to go back-to-back. What will they do? It is 3rd and 10 for the Hoosiers. And Curtis Rourke is going to drop back and take a sack. I don't know if their kicker can hit from this far. This is a far field goal, especially for the Indiana Hoosiers. I don't know who their kicker is, but let's see if he has a boot on him. Here we go. The Indiana Hoosiers are going to kick a field goal. Will he sink it? And the kick is good. That was a beauty. And the Indiana Hoosiers are up 3. Georgia now knows what it needs, and it is 3rd and 7. What will they do? They're going to run a read option with Stockton, and it goes absolutely nowhere. Indiana stuffs it, and wow, Georgia's going to kick a field goal here. We could go to 2-point conversions, man. Georgia loves these overtime games, obviously, if we haven't seen it over the past couple of weeks. And Georgia's field goal it looks good, and it is good. So now we have a triple overtime game with 2-point conversions. This is going to be awesome. Here we go. Georgia gets the first crack at it. What will the Bulldogs do here? And they hand it off to Trevor Etienne, and it is stuffed. Wow. If the Indiana Hoosiers pick this next play up, it is ball game. This is going to be crazy. The Georgia Bulldogs have a chance to go out in the first round. They can also join the Oregon Ducks on the couch here if the Indiana Hoosiers pick this up. What will the Hoosiers do? They snap the ball. Rourke drops back, and he finds his tight end wide open over the middle. Oh my gosh, the Hoosiers upset Georgia, and they will play the winner of Boise and Penn State. Wow. As we see, Penn State is losing to the Boise State Broncos here. This would be an absolutely insane upset. And what will happen? And Boise State gets a sack on Drew Aller here. So now Penn State has a 4th and 22. If Penn State does not pick this up, it is over. I mean, it's not looking good for them already. They wasted a bunch of time. What will Drew Aller and this Penn State Lions offense do? Drew Aller stands in the pocket, he throws it, and he's going to pick it up. Wow, is he gone? Is he gone? No, he is not gone. But Penn State needs to burn a timeout here, and they need to get in the end zone soon. Here we go, over the middle. And is that first? That is not first. That's 2nd and inches, so they have to burn another timeout. Here we go. Aller drops back to throw, and he finds a receiver. Is he in? Was that a touchdown? And it was not a touchdown. They have him down at the 1. What will the Nittany Lions do here? Aller drops back to throw, and he finds a player wide open over the middle. And the Lions have a chance here, man. The Nittany Lions, if they get the onside, they could possibly pull off a Hail Mary. Here we go, though. It doesn't matter as long as they don't get this. Here we go. Penn State kicks the onside, and it went right through that guy's hands, but the other guy in the back made sure to get it, and Boise State will hold on, where they will play Indiana for the right to go to the national championship. Here we are, the Final Four. We got our Final Four teams, and the funny thing about these Final Four teams is only one team that made it to the Final Four had a bye, and that is Boise State. The other teams, Clemson went through Texas and Arizona State. Ohio State went through Oregon and Tennessee. Boise State only had to beat Penn State, and Indiana went through Notre Dame and Georgia to get here to the Final Four. I'm super excited to see who's going to win. In my prediction, I have Ohio State winning this. And I was wrong. It looks like Ohio State is going to lose here. If Clemson picks up this first down, it is ball game. Ohio State has to use the 3 timeouts. It's going to need a Christmas miracle for Ohio State to win this. But here we go, 2nd and 8. Will Ohio State be able to get the ball back to their offense with Will Howard and give them a Hail Mary chance? They get a big stuff right there. It is 3rd and long now. I wonder if Clemson will use a pass play or a run play. I wonder if they'll keep the clock moving or they're just going to try and go for the first down and try to call the game. Let's see what Cade Klubnik does. Cade Klubnik claps. He hands it off to Maffa. Or that's not even Maffa, actually. Regardless, that's Jay Haynes. And Jay Haynes is not going to get a first down. And the Clemson Tigers will punt. And Ohio State will have a chance with 18 seconds left. There has been miracles in the stadium before. So we will see what happens. It is a shank out of bounds to the 18-yard line. So what will Ohio State do here? Will they be able to pull off one of the craziest plays that we've ever seen? We'll find out. The ball has to go to Jeremiah Smith here, right? Will Howard has all day. He throws it, and it is out of bounds. He looks like he's throwing towards Dabo Swinney in the Clemson sideline. Absolutely nothing was there for them, and there's 9 seconds left. In my opinion, I would have to try to do a quick out, try and get some yards so you can at least try and throw him one up. Here we go. Will Howard is going to get hit, and he gets rid of the ball with 4 seconds left. What will Ohio State do here now? There's not a lot of time. They have to go for the end zone here, right? So here we go. Ohio State drops back. Will Howard looks to throw, and he's going to get sacked, and Clemson will advance to the national championship. The 12 seed Tigers knock off Ohio State, Texas, and Arizona to advance to play the winner of Boise and Indiana. Boise versus Indiana was an interesting game. Boise dominated. Ashton Jeanty had a field day all over this Hoosier defense. And Boise State will move on to the national championship, as you see right here. To be honest, it was a really boring game. Indiana just scored a garbage time tud, so this game was really not that close at all. And like I said, Ashton Jeanty absolutely dominated this game. We will take one final look at the bracket. As you see right here, we have Clemson versus Boise State in the national championship. It is going to be an electric game. And between these two teams, I'm going to have to take Boise State. There's no way Boise State loses. They are a good football team, and I think that Boise State will get the job done. Ashton Jeanty will have a field day. But let's see what College Football 25 has. Man, I was completely wrong. Cade Klubnik and the Clemson Tigers absolutely dominated the Boise State Broncos, as you see right here. This would just be absolutely insane if Clemson actually wins the national championship. I don't even know what to think. Clemson, as the 12th seed, is going to win the Natty. That is crazy to think about. The only thing that is left is time, and time is running out for Boise State, and there's no way they come back. They're down 23 points. It's over. It's essentially over for Boise State and Ashton Jeanty. They had a good run, but Cade Klubnik, Dabo Swinney led the Tigers back to greatness, and the Clemson Tigers are your 2024-2025 College Football National Champions, according to College Football 25. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. This video took forever, so I really would appreciate if you guys could help the boy out. It would mean the world to me. Also, make sure to like the video and comment any recommendations or feedback down below. I'll really do whatever you guys want for these videos. I do not care. I like making y'all happy, and I really, really would appreciate it. But overall, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really do appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. It is your boy, A Salman, out. Peace.